There's a lot of things that my mom, and I understand, I'm not even asked, that my mom deal with my dad in privacy. And I said, I'm not asking you because I'm never into your guys' marriage. It's one thing your relationship has a parents, and another thing has a marriage couple. It's not my business. And if I mean I'm not there, you know, because it seriously it's not my thing to opinion. You know, it's your guy decision. It's the same with me and Andre. It's so many things that Andre we have been disagree, or we got discussions and everything. And even though I don't come into you guys because that is part is indoor, is privacy, is part of a marriage. And I know there's a lot of women, a lot of wives, and a lot of husbands that they're still like super codependent to the parents. Like my wife did this, like a little kids do. You need to assume that you are a husband right now, and a wife. You need to assume that you are a wife. You're not a daddy's little girl anymore. You don't. You gotta assume and step up and sorry, and to face the problem.
Moni's not a little girl anymore.
Oh, my dad always see me like a little
Orlando.
girl. My dad always.
That's my dog. But it took Orlando what 2 years?
2 years to what?
To not. It took him 2 years to realize that his little girl was no longer a little girl after we got married.
He still see me like a little girl.
Moni.
I'm not a mother, so I
Moni. Oh my goodness. Orlando was like, we're sharing her love. I kid you not. In the beginning, Orlando like, we're sharing her love. I'm like, no, she's mine now, Orlando. She's no, Moni. No, Orlando. My heart. And he was serious. He was serious. The family had to talk to Orlando. Am I lying? They had to talk to Orlando. Like, that is a grown ass woman with a husband. That is not your little girl anymore. Moni. He wasn't hearing nothing. Now, man, you know, even though he was going through that, me and Orlando always been cool. Don't get it twisted. But it was always funny to sit back and see how hard it was for him to realize, like, man, she's actually a grown woman. It's not just, you know, you hope that she grows up to get married someday and be happy, but she's actually there. I'm not ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not ready for that moment.
Yeah, they need to, you know, they say like swallow.
Swallow it, embrace it, accept it for what it is.
Yeah.
And so yeah, definitely. Well, guys, we didn't get a chance to.
Actually, we didn't.
Well, let's at least finish the first video where the one young lady's talking. We didn't get a chance to even touch.
Oh my!
We got a lot of this video to go.
No. This is like 6 hours of live stream.
I know, right?
Except the fact that, hey, we've been taught wrong. We've been sold a certain set of rules, and a lot of women ran with it. And now it's the very thing that's holding them back from getting or achieving the things that they say they want, as it relates to husbands and relationships.
My favorite things about dating a Mexican is she gets up at 3 a.m. to make you lunch.
One of my favorite things about dating a black guy is that
Andre used to do that.
What?
Get up early in the morning to make me lunch before you went to work.
I went to the office.
Before you go to That's what Andre used to do that.
people are scared to honk at you on the street, even if you're a bad driver.
One of my favorite things about dating a Mexican is I get to eat one of my favorite foods every night, and it's home cooked.
Things about dating a black guy is that he introduced me to luxury items.
One of my favorite things about dating a Mexican is those YG lyrics are true. If you know, you know.
Favorite things about dating a black guy is that he'll fight anyone for you, including girls.
Like that.
Well, a lot of women are not looking to settle down at this point. And that's what just it seems like in my immediate world, right?
Okay.
And if you are as a man, right, like you can't settle down with a woman that doesn't want to settle down, right? You gotta go overseas, like if that's what you're looking for a wife.
Ain't none of y'all passport bros found a wife yet. Because that's what y'all kept on telling us that y'all was going over there for. We knew y'all was lying, but that's what y'all said.
passport bros a week. Ain't none of y'all married. All y'all broke. All y'all got a particular look about y'all. Y'all can't get baddies over here, so you go across seas and go get them baddies.
We knew y'all. I'm in agreement with it. We knew y'all were lying. You're not going to certain countries in Africa, and you know why? You know why. Y'all just going over there to get your little rockers off.
That most of them aren't actually leaving, and most of them probably don't even have a passport to begin with.
See, the reason why a lot of these passport bros like running overseas, hooking up with these women in third world countries, is because they like suppressed women.
Some of you men are using passport bros as a cover up to go to other countries and be a pedophile. Where is your wife?
I have a bone to pick with the passport bros. Where are the wives at?
Talking about they going over there to find wives because the women over there are so much better. But yet, nobody came back with a wife. I wonder why.
This is to my passport bros. Why haven't y'all found a wife yet? But I haven't seen y'all go over there, nor brought a wife over back to America.
Well, actually,
all these guys are great.
I know.
This is my business, and this is yours. I am here. The problem is,
He's not sound.
I don't know where the sound went for that one.
We're going over to their country. We want our foreign women to stay.
Just go watch the whole video, because the girl is basically saying that she wants to run for president because she thinks there's something so terrible with America, but she's not taking any accountability on the behalf of the women. Like, I'm gonna take accountability on behalf of the women. I get it. And the only reason I can do that is because I'm in that sphere and I've learned so much. Prior to this, I thought all these men were hurt men, angry men, hated women, hated their moms, all sorts of things, right? In reality, I'm going to educate you on passport bros. They have tried. It's not just they woke up one morning and they said, F this, I'm going to move somewhere else. They really tried to have harmonious relationships with women, but women don't want to be led in America. And as an independent woman, I'm saying I want to be led. But not the toxic ones in the manosphere, but the good ones in the manosphere, which is most of the men in the manosphere. They're not telling women to follow them blindly and go make a sandwich in the kitchen like it's 1950s. That's what the mainstream narrative tries to create. The reality is that they have tried. And I say this because I've talked to many, many, many of them. And if you look at that video, the very first section where the first boy that stumbled upon the passport, as he called it, brothers or something like that, which is passport bros is the correct terminology. He's sad. He says how he's tried and he's ready to sign up for the passport bro lifestyle. So that's what they do. But it's not what you think. They go to other countries because in other countries, women still want to be led and they still value traditional roles and they still respect men. And in turn, a lot of men feel valued and they take care of their women over there. They buy houses, they buy apartments, they have condos, all sorts of things. I know a lot of guys also that while they have girlfriends over there, they will take care of the family too, because the American dollar still does go a pretty way in a lot of these countries. So they're not just going over there and using women and then coming back. They're genuinely having relationships, but they're looking for women in other countries because of the traditional values and thus feeling like a man that's needed and wanted. So that's the purpose of the passport bro. That's what he does. He goes and he travels the world. And he usually ends up finding a woman in somewhere like the Philippines or Mexico or Costa Rica, you name it. And they don't want to bring them here because what happens with foreign women when they come here and see the Western woman that says, I don't need a man, is that they also start saying the same things. They stop trusting their man like they did when they met them in their own country. And guys figured it out.
I see some black people, one black guy in the front. Black men are hot. Come on, guys. Have you been with a black guy? Never. Oh, next time, like when you're ready to move on, this is the way to do it. My ex-boyfriend was black. I met him one day. El Pollo Loco was closed, so I went to Popeyes. Thank you for getting the joke delayed.
All right, let's stop that right there.
Mm-hmm.
And Chanel said, "Did you get my message? Did you send a message? Did you? I was looking for a message in here in the comments. Did you send a message? Let me ask you this: are you asking by way of the chat? Did you send me an email? Let me know, Chanel, what you were mentioning, so I can look for your message." And you're absolutely correct. He said, "Who said we have to come back?" We don't. Some guys do, but many of us know how the atmosphere is back in the States. And you don't want to cause your wife to be part of the corruption that's taking place and the stress that's taking place. The sound went out, DJ. What she was saying was, this circle represents your business. This circle represents my business. The problem is, X, this is my business. X, you're in my business. You need to be over here minding your own business. That's what she was saying. The one young lady was saying in regards to Dana, the one that was talking about the passport bros weren't married. She was basically saying, like, listen, why don't you just mind your own business and stay out of their business? I didn't get this when he said they want to be led to your bank account and assets. I didn't get that one, brother. Shout out to Mello in the building. He said all them people talking about we ain't married yet. Mm-hmm. Shit, they're not either because they worried about us. That's a good point. They're so worried about us, whether we're married or not, that they aren't even getting married. That's serious. Yeah, that was a funny joke about the Popeyes. What's up, Eastside? Shout out to you, Detroit.
You better back the fuck up out my
Johnny
face,
Blaze.
goddammit. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Don't play with me.
He said, "What's wrong with a person choice?" Damn. Yeah. I don't know why people get upset when people decide to go international or go interracial. I'm going to say something as we wind this down. Mm-hmm. I have no problem with seeing a sister with the white boy, the Latin dude, the Asian dude. I could care less. I really could.